Welcome back everybody, just come to play through of Final Fantasy 16 after taking our trip through the three cities, taking down Sefnir, yeah, and then Jill almost sacrificing herself to get Clive out of the mire. Back at the hideaway on a Song of Hope. A few things to do in here first before we crack on. First of all, we need to get rid of this. I still haven't unlocked this option yet, so I don't even know how far through the game we are. At this point, this is part 67. Jesus.
If it's knowledge you seek,
There's still things we haven't unlocked.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
all right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the Mothercrystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Oh, okay.
Clive. Go on,
Glad she
then.
came out with that. Rune Blade. Long before the Valisthean alphabet became commonplace, early tribes across the Twins used to form a lettering now known as collective as runes. Whilst most scholars agree that these runes were merely a crude representation of sophisticated pre-fall writing, some religious sects believe that the symbols hold power that is unlockable only when used in specific order, much like those inscribed on the blade of this sword. Got a new sword. Diamond sword doesn't cut it, so we'll do this.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Rubbing me blind. Rune belt is not as good. Rune crescents is 2 better defense. Okay.
Cannot find a better price than that.
Not fussed about these. Get our potions back.
It'd better all be here. Is
Okay.
that all?
Actually wanted to sell.
Aye, it's a dangerous world.
3,000. Okay. Can we upgrade any of this stuff?
Trouble with your gear, or Sanguinian, do you?
Rune blade. Oh, we can get the sanguine insignia on this. Pushes that up. Sure.
Should last you a good while.
No rune blade +2 though. Rune belt is not as good. Rune crescent is. So we'll take that then.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Reinforced. Sure.
Yeah, that should do you.
Rune belt, yeah, 1 extra HP. I'm not fussed about that. Rune blade, that's more damage. We'll take that.
You can thank me later.
And
And okay. Can't really see our sword in that. Yeah, it looks nice. Looks nice. Reminds me of a very holy sort of weapon.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
Okay, let's get Vivian done.
Back again? Allow me to educate you.
She is not deceased. It's good. Ring of Chaos. Okay. Sephnir's deceased. He's not. Yes, there's not that much in the way of this stuff. Okay.
Here you are.
Oh, they're coming towards... Oh, yeah, Old Canva. I think we're going over here next.
Very good.
But we got some hunts. View the hunt board. It's got the one new hunt. Dread Comet, the sickle. And Dalmekia. Huntress of the Temple speak of a wild choker that haunts not only the nearby badlands but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzards to groin and festered on their flesh. The bird is far past taming, it must needs to be put down. Okay. And nothing like that. Okay, let's go and do that then, shall we? Dalmekia. The sickle. Sickle's here. Probably here. Let's head over here then. Still that city that I can't get into. He's not letting me do anything. So, let's get Ambrosia.
let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly! I do like this hue. Right, keeping an eye out for a chocobo. Obviously we're not in the sickle just yet. That's this way.
Enough of you, are there?
Ow. Didn't mean to take these on, so... Came here for like some gil.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Can I get in here and... That might be a chest. There is. Look at that. 15 chunks of Y-rights. Exactly what we wanted.
Come on. Faster!
Right, this is the sickle. Leg eater. Guessing it's down here where we fought another. Gonna drop a save. A wild gigas. I'm not worried about a gigas. Is it here? Goblin mugger. Okay, Okay, go in there. Leg eater. Can't be here again, surely. No. At this point, I'm going to take a look. Okay, I went straight past where it is. It's here. Don't mind knowing locations. I don't want anything about how to, defeat it or anything like that. So grab this.
This won't be easy.
Okay. It should be here. There it is. So drop another safe.
You deserve a rest.
Alright, Chocobo. You look lovely. Dread Comet.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Oh, come on, Paul. Still failed the freaking... He's down. Flames of reverb here. Do this. Giga Flare, so good. tough, actually. Tough, 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 tough. I just couldn't get that meteor timing well. We've got a comet feather used in crafting. The truly red chocobos are rare. One might assume that the same could be said of their feathers, yet somehow they are found in nearly every market from Damamil to Northreach. Contrary to what the merchants hawking them would have you believe, however, the items on sale are more often than not the feathers of robins or even common hens.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
Thank you, Torgal.
What a fine hound.
Okay. Drop that. I've one over there. Quickly grab this. Magic ash. Right, let's head back to the hideaway. We need to speak to Otto. I want to go and top up my potions, though. That was a toughie.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay. Let's go and speak to Otto then.
Cole said it was an
And
army.
get going a Song of Hope.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crooked?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Father like daughter. Okay. Head down into the dungeon. If she had them like literally on her worktop,
And the Lazarus.
then I won't be happy.
Its ship will understand.
Inspect volumes.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. And you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
A riddle. Middle. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. So when choosing its place of rest, I recall your opus, Daughter Dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Perhaps. Trying to rack my brains on what that might be.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box had to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Okay. So let's go to the
How are we
jukebox.
supposed to do our duty when the hills are
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What happened?
Again, a little bit of backstory around Mid and Sid, which is really nice. You didn't get that, obviously, off the because she didn't appear in the story.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
No, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the
It's
way.
nice that the music's actually cutting in and out as well. Right, let's inspect it then.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Quest complete. Like father, like daughter. Got some more renown. That's more renown in the renown store. Got more unlocks.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Lose a patient.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be some time.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
But we've got a couple of quests here. That's where we need to head. There seem to be any other quests elsewhere, so let's return to the ironworks. But we're going to do these side quests. There is 3 of them. Ah, you again.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
Sure.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Blacksmith Blues 3. Okay, we've got that one. There's one in the infirmary.
She can't kick this up. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
Sure.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Tears of Mercy. Speak with Taya. Okay, well, while we're here, we might as well do this.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Okay. And then there's another one up here. Oh, it's in the plant place.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to
I'm interested in the blacksmith blues.
Heard you were in Canberra fetching young men.
Yeah. Probably gonna do blacksmith blues first, because that generally is a weapon crafting thing. Even though we just got a new weapon. Interested to see how that goes, but
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
sure.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria.
Of course.
Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Shove it up your ass. Please, sir, can I have some Morble? Perfect. That was a hunt as well. So, ladies and gents, I think we're going to call this one an episode. I will make my way over to the hunt board and then we'll start off things there. Then we're going to do blacksmith blues, I think. Then we'll probably do the Morble because I like to fight Mulbras. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help me out. And there'll be some more Final Fantasy 16 coming away shortly. And I'll see you all in the next one.